You are seeing things merely from a human point of view and not God's point of view. So what is this point of view? So if I was just to kind of take this and dissect this a little bit, this human point of view that Peter was talking about, right, is actually a sign of Christian immaturity. So if you kind of say things or if you kind of believe things like this, okay, then maybe Jesus is talking to us as well. We might say something like this: Jesus died so that I won't experience bad things. Now, as we say that out loud, that doesn't make any sense, does it? But yet that's what you believe. Since Jesus died, nothing bad should happen in my life. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to get pissed at God when bad things happen in my life. Why do we believe that? Why believe that? Because obviously, Jesus helps us from strength to more strength, right? I mean, we idolize people like this, right? The Christians in our culture, right, that score the winning touchdown and give praise to the Almighty, right? Because God's all about moving from strength to strength. Do you recognize? Look at me, okay? I'm trying to say this as softly as I possibly can. For some of us, we've been believing things like this for years upon years. When are we going to throw away that immaturity within us for something greater that Jesus has for us? Because Jesus overcame evil by being defeated. Jesus would tell us that victory comes through weakness and strength comes through brokenness. And look at me. You've experienced that. You've experienced other people in your life that are like that. Let me tell you, those moments, and you know it, are more powerful than any sermon you have ever heard. When somebody understands that in spite of my suffering, I have victory in Him. See, from God's point of view, which would be, I would equate that to Christian maturity. See, Jesus has suffered so that when I suffer, when we suffer, the kingdom of God can go forth in us and through us. This is the kingdom that Jesus has been talking about all along. You want a program? I give you a people. Then, in a Jesus way, right, where he actually reprimands Peter, goes back to his disciples and goes, hey, teaching moment here. Then Jesus said to his disciples, if any of you, who do you think he's talking about when he says any of you? Any of you. Okay, it wasn't that difficult. You got it, okay? If any of you wants to be my follower, you must give up your own way, take up your cross, and follow me. Now, to us, again, on this side of history, we look at the cross as this spiritual thing, right? But to them, the cross was suffering. To them, when he's saying, pick up your cross, you see, they had seen people being crucified. They had seen Rome coming in. They've heard the screams. They've seen the blood. So when he says, take up your cross, notice the line in the sand that he is giving them. This wasn't some cool spiritual moment. I mean, they actually had to process and think about what he was saying. He's saying, come suffer with me. If you want to be my follower, understand that there will be suffering in this life. But But the more we understand who he is and what he came to do, then the more I understand a purpose behind that suffering. You see, your crosses in your life will be discipleship if you let them. And they will be better than any discipleship program than we could ever put forth. And you've seen it. You've seen the people that understand who Jesus is and what he's trying to do in them. And you get a glimpse of the kingdom. You want a discipleship program? I give you a people.